Hey everyone, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm Hutch. Today I want to talk about where I've been, where I'm currently at, and where I hope to go in life. This is pretty much like take 157 of me trying to have a better life, another resolution. We always go through cycles of wanting to do better, and this is my latest take. I'm not sure if you're going to be interested or care to know, but I'm just going to give advice on what I'm currently doing, and if it works out, hopefully it'll help you out too. So, um, I'm currently coming out of depression, and we've all had a rough year in 2020, and I was handling it pretty much okay compared to a lot of people, and some other people were thriving, but I thought I was doing okay compared to others. And then December hit, the holidays, seasonal depression, and just everything crashed at me, and I like shriveled inside myself, and pretty much everything that I have kept behind a dam broke open. Like my self esteem was broken. Everything that I almost achieved the beginning of 2020, like quitting smoking, I started smoking again. Started drinking a lot more. Started eating a lot more, especially after a lot of gains I made using keto, but decided to quit that because it wasn't working for me, and trying again and again and again over throughout my life to try to be better and become the man I wanted to be, and just seeing fail and fail again. So this time I have a different mindset. I don't consider those so much failures as just ways that did not work for me. And I'm hoping this one actually works. And hopefully you guys can find some benefit from it. Or at least take some inspiration, inshallah. So currently I am doing a lot better mental health wise. Was able to talk to a lot of people, found motivation again, forgave my past, became a lot better understanding, and started to have not so much pity, but encouragement of myself. It's like, okay, you fell down, get back up again. Focus on the day that you're given and move towards a greater goal. So, right now, one of those goals is fitness. I weighed myself this morning. I am 258 pounds at 5'8", so overweight. And I measured my stomach over my belly button because that was the biggest point, and it went out to 46 inches. We're still dealing with Miss Rona, so my social life is not as active as it usually is, and for me as an extrovert, that is something very important. But what made me know that I was in depression before was I wasn't as talkative to my friends and very withdrawn. And I'm getting better at it. It's just a lot harder to have those deep conversations of love over text. Um, I am not as productive as I wish or as I want to be in the sense of life goals, meeting different aspects of who I want to be. And a lot of times I'm just bored sitting there watching a lot of BLs, which is gay Asian dramas, and trying to figure out what it is that my life is pointing me to do. And for on the romantic side, I have currently 3 crushes, but that's off and on. And when it comes to having a crush on someone, that's really not hard for me to get. So what I'm hoping to do for my future goals is to first create a new mindset. Everything has to begin with your mind. And the inspiration for me is I'm tired of where I'm at. Like, I am comfortable, but I will go through the discomfort and pain in order to change to get to where I want to go. And a lot of times I get overwhelmed because I have a lot of things I want to accomplish and do. And one thing to do for me is focus one day at a time. Because I don't know what's going to happen in the future. A lot of things can happen. But what I can do is focus on the day I'm given, get that done, and make sure that is attached into the greater picture of the goals I want to accomplish. And one of the aspects of having a different mindset is working on my self-esteem. One of those things that is kind of hard for me, because usually I would try to make changes for someone else, either for a crush I have, or to gain someone's approval, or just for other people in general, for many different reasons, because I was addicted to having, what is the word? Affirmation. To having other people's affirmation was something very important for me. So, with that, I decided to put my life into 7 fields. One is faith, which is very important to me. I am a practicing Catholic. I am not always good at it, but I do try to be the best. And for me, it's about becoming closer to God, having a stronger prayer life, having more virtues or fruit of the Spirit that is good for me and others, and learning to love God, others, and myself in a healthy, balanced way. Another one is family. My family is amazing and great, and I love them all. And I actually want to be closer to them, more like friends rather than just an association of blood. Then another field is fitness. I am trying to get down to the end of the year to 15% body fat. It's going to be hard. In order to do that, I actually have to change up my diet and be consistent. However, the hard part is going to be the mental health aspect for me, in the sense of telling myself no. The mental health of loving myself enough to say, no, don't eat that. No, hold off, so that way you can reach your goals. Another field of life is finances and economics. One thing I am very proud about is having no debt. And I actually started investing. But due to various things, my savings is not as strong as I wish it to be. So trying to get that back up to 10,000 emergency savings. Then going back to investing in vacations and traveling and enjoying life as it's meant to be enjoyed. It's not just about making money for me. Money really has no inherent value to me except for what I can do with it and to experience life. Field is education, where for me, I want to learn something every week, something new. In various fields, I want to become what's called a Renaissance man, where I would have knowledge in various fields throughout. And to do that, I prefer visual reading, like documentaries, YouTube, Skillshare. Any of those actually work really well for me, because then I feel it's more interactive. I got the pictures, I have the words, and that sometimes motivates me to read. So that's my goal there. Career is another field in my life that I'm trying to focus on. I am a linguist, so my goal is to get 3 in my language, and that's a really good score. Plus, it helps me get more money, which is always a good thing. But also to focus on what I want to do post-Navy. Like, I love the Navy. I'm so glad to be part of it, and it has helped me reach a lot of goals, such as getting a bachelor's degree for free. What I want to focus on now is what I want to do post-Navy. What is my calling? The Navy is a great avenue for me to learn how to talk with different people, to be mentored, and to mentor and learn how to interact, because my passion is people. So figuring out what I want to do with people post-Navy. And the last field is romance. So a lot of people have different bias and everything when it comes to romance. One thing for me is it is always an important field, because it's something I truly want, and to say that I don't want it would be a lie. So one thing I do know is that I have to stop chasing people. And actually, I got to start trying to gain my own approval and my own self-worth. instead of trying to change myself for others to love me. I want to attract others by chasing them down to prove I'm worthy of their affection. And in order to do that, I have to learn how to love myself. So just taking pretty much January through March, it's a lifelong process, but January through March to put away those crushes I have and to focus only on me, to see what I like about myself, what I tolerate, what I do not tolerate, what is good about me, to know my own value, so that way if I talk to someone and it doesn't work out with him, then I can let him go. Because if he doesn't meet certain qualifications, he's not the one. Doesn't mean he's a bad guy or a horrible person. It's just not the one. And I'm trying to find someone to spend the rest of my life with, and who's on the same page and wanting to make history like I want to. Again, this is just kind of like a documentary or story of what I'm planning to do. A lot of you probably won't see this until later, and hopefully, if you are watching this right now, it's because I have been successful and you want to see what it was like for step 1. So, hopefully this goes well. I hope you're having a blessed and amazing day, and if you're starting your journey, I hope it goes amazingly well. May God and the angels and saints be over you, and your dreams come true and you become the person that you were created to be. Have a great day. Bye.